How did Rome conquer Greece? You might be thinking, dude, just Google it. And to that I say, shut up. It's actually kind of complicated. You see, Rome didn't take over Greece in a single battle, but rather through a series of wars and alliances that would take over a century. By the 3rd century BC, Rome had already become the dominant power in the Mediterranean. Meanwhile, Greece was a collection of rival city-states like Athens, Sparta and Thebes, as well as a few powerful kingdoms like Macedon. But after Rome's victory over Carthage in the Punic Wars, they set their sights on the east. The first Macedonian king, Philip V, allied himself with Carthage, and that pissed Rome right off. So they went to war. But that's not important. What's important is that during this war, Rome met their match in the Greek kingdoms of Macedon. Despite some initial setbacks, Rome was able to defeat Philip V and establish dominance in the region. But Greece wasn't done fighting. A new Macedonian king, Perseus, took the throne, and he was a total badass. He assembled a massive army, defeated the Aetolian League, and marched into southern Italy. Rome was like, oh, snap, we gotta do something. So they assembled an army led by the dictator Lucius Mummius, who was like the Roman version of Spartacus, except he wasn't a slave. Anyway, Mummius led his army east and crushed Perseus at the Battle of Pydna in 168 BC. That effectively ended the Macedonian Wars and established Rome as the dominant power in Greece. But Greece was still kind of a problem. See, the Greek city of Corinth had this idea that if they started a war with Rome, maybe Greece could be free again. So they rebelled in 146 BC. Rome was like, ugh, fine, and completely destroyed them. The city was burned, thousands were enslaved, and Greece was officially absorbed into the Roman Republic. So Rome conquered Greece, right? Yeah, but it wasn't that simple. Despite being militarily defeated, Greece kind of conquered Rome in a way. I mean, Roman art, literature, architecture and even religion were heavily influenced by Greek ideas. Romans built temples like the Parthenon, they adopted Greek myths, and they studied Greek philosophy. In fact, Greece had such a profound influence on Rome that it's just considered one of the foundational cultures of Western civilization. So while Rome's legions may have conquered Greece on the battlefield, it was Greek culture that ultimately won the hearts and minds of the conquerors. Thanks for watching.